ride. SOHCAHTOA when the angle and the ratio collide. Standard deviation, tell me how the data try to spread. Line up best fit on the scatter plot, alright, stay ahead. Semicolon, join two clauses that get each end on their own. Comma special trip you, but the trap I'll leave it well alone. Subject verb agreement, keep the singular in line. Dangling modifier, but put the noun right after every time. Mixing with the numbers, yeah, the grammar is a sport. I've been in the lab so long, every rule is in my court. I know the test now. Every trap, every pattern, I can show it now. Blue book open 2 modules and I own it now. Started in the dark, I watch a kid turn it around. I know the test now. I know the test now. Took the thing that I feared, made it bow down. All them quiet nights finally paying loud. I know the test now. I know the test now. Say it proud. Words and context, read the run, the blink, I catch the vibe. Don't need the hardest word, just the ones that clues describe. Command of evidence pointing me to the line that prove the claim. Quantitative, read the graph, the freaking data say the same. Main idea ain't the detail, it's the big point of the thing. Inference, I stay inside the text, I don't add anything. Next question of what the student trying to do, I lock the goal. Match the bullets to the purpose, pick the choice, I play the role. Boundaries, I just find where the sentence start and end. Two text question, how the second author pushback could defend. Process of elimination, cross the two that's clearly wrong. Then I read the lesser close, cause close read it's where I'm strong. Time for question, budget did not move, I never stop. Market for review, I circle back, I answer. All started where the practice test was leaving me in tears. Put the work in every night and watch it bury all my fears. I know the test now. Every trap, every pattern, I can show it now. Blue book open 2 modules and I own it now. Started in the dark, watch a kid turn it around. I know the test now. I know the test now. Took the real thing I feared, I made it bow down. All them quiet nights finally paying loud. I know the test now. I know the test now. Say it proud. Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. I am your host, John, back at again doing SAT questions until I get one wrong. Great to be back here again on this Thursday night, first live stream of the week again. Well, for first live stream of the week, not the first day of the week, obviously. Good stuff today, currently 9 days before the August SAT, so that's pretty crazy and everything. 9 days left, and yeah, besides that, not really too much there, though I do have I guess an announcement. I'm not sure if you guys really cared that much about this, but I mentioned in the last stream that I was going to do something weird, something exciting, something crazy in the stream, and it's time to reveal what that thing actually was. So wait for it. Wait. Make sure the audio's on. You can now officially send a super chat to the live stream. But it's not just going to be any super chats. I'm not just asking you to give money here. We can actually super chat to get things in the live stream. If anybody super chats $2, I will get one more freebie question. So for all those people who say that I end the stream too early, the nights I ended it early, you'll get one freebie question, and it can be multiple. For $5, you solve the next question. I'm not sure what to think about this one. You know, it's just an idea that I decided to throw out there. But you can solve the question. You have to give like an actual reason, an actual explanation why the answer is correct, but I'll let you go ahead and solve the question. The only reason I feel like I can do this is because I feel like probably nobody's going to actually do it. So I think that's the thing. $10, I must solve the next question in 1 minute or less. Pretty exciting stuff there. Probably will screw the stream if that happens, but yeah. And $50, I will go ahead and call Amelia and say whatever you want. So I thought I'd throw that in there. I don't really know what to think about that last one, but I thought you guys would like that, even though probably nobody's ever going to do that, I'm sure. So yeah, here's the thing. You can do this now. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but if you do it, make sure you're either 18 or you have permission from your parents before you like give money to a random live streamer. But yeah. New thing there, so super chats are available. And so, I mean, this could have crazy impact for the stream. I mean, if somebody you solve the next question, I mean, that could end it right there, I'll be honest. But okay, that being said, let's get into it now. The goal for tonight, I guess I'll write the thing in the chat. Who's Amelia? Bro has no idea. Bro has no... I guess I'll like write this in the chat. Oh wait, dang it, that literally does not work. I don't even really care that much. I mean, this is not like a big deal. Okay, sure. Freebie question. Yeah, it doesn't let me like do the thing. Okay. Okay, I guess that works. Yeah, this is kind of whatever. Okay, let's start here now. So still same stuff before. I'll get one freebie question the first 5 though before we get into it, and then the rest is how it is. So yeah, let's see how many questions we can get through tonight. I think it'll be an okay night. Got a right triangles problem. Cable is 26 feet. Point P is 24. The value of tangent of the thing. Okay, so that should be pretty fine. Okay. So if I do the Pythagorean theorem, first of all, squared plus b squared is equal to 26 squared. That'd be 10. Opposite over adjacent, so 10 divided by 24. That is right, correct? Okay, yeah, 10 divided by 24, which would also be equal to 5 divided by 12. Good stuff. So yeah, just tangent, opposite over adjacent, not too much more than that. Transitions. Okay, so they classify edits that they're making to like a software thing, like a coding thing, well, whether it changes the thing's behavior. Oh, so edits that are just like reorganize stuff, but don't actually change the behavior, they don't consider important. Some of these reorganizes, okay, so some of them do have like a purpose though, or like they do have value. So have shown that some of these can reduce errors. I think contradiction. Yeah, gotta be contradiction there. I mean, yes, clearly saying like something like, yeah, they don't think it's that important, but in actuality, like it has some importance. Okay, line M has the thing y equals 2x minus 1. Wait, would that even be the... Oh, okay, wait. I feel like this must be mislabeled because... Oh, wait, actually, no, I'm dumb. Actually, no, it's not the mislabeled. Okay. Line P is created by translating line L down 4 units, then reflecting across the y-axis, which gives the x-coordinate at the point where P and M intersect. Okay, so we have to figure out where P and M... Oh, wait, where P and M... Okay, so then... Okay, that's fine. And then... So I guess we just kind of start by... I mean, it should be pretty much just as simple as just like writing stuff in. Yeah, sure. I guess so. I'll write the first one table. We have 0 and 5, and then 4 and 3. That'd be line L table. We have, yeah, it should be 1 1 1 1, and then 3 5. Goes like that. They intersect. Well, okay, that point doesn't matter. So P is created by translating line L down 4 units, reflecting across the y-axis. So basically, we have f of x equals 2x minus 1. Get rid of that. And then we have to go down 4 units. So f of x down, so minus 4, and then reflect across the thing. I can't actually remember. Okay, yeah, that should be okay. That's right. Yeah. Okay, and then where is the thing where basically this and the, yeah, it would be the, oh, P and M. Okay, so I should not have gotten rid of that. Okay, so P and M, -1, -3. Oh, wait, the x coordinates. Where is this? All right, that is that one. This is that one. Okay, so something went wrong here, it appears. Is it actually the other way? Maybe it is. I might have actually just like not put it in right. Okay, -1/2. Okay, still that's not it for some reason. Did I put something else wrong? Uh, well, I feel like this. Okay, line L is that, so 0, 5, and then 4, 3. Yep, that should be correct. Then we have the other one. Line M has, yeah, y equals 2. Oh, yes, I didn't even need to put that to say y equals. Oh, wait, okay, I see the issue. It is the other one that is the thing. So I have to take this, say f of x. So that, and then f of. I still honestly even know what it would be. I don't remember the transformations, to be honest. I just kind of used Desmos to figure it out. But okay, so we have the green one, and then it would also be the, yeah, so we just get rid of that and that. So, okay. So 1.33, yeah, that's 4/3, I believe. I guess I'll just check. So if it's like that. Okay, yeah, that should be the thing. Yeah, because if I do it across that, yeah, it'd be across the x-axis. Okay, sure. Good stuff there. How do you do logically completes the text questions? I don't even know at this point, honestly. Okay, but in actuality, I mean, I have a video on it. Pretty much, if you watch the past question video I have on this channel, the strategy that I say there is just pretty much exactly what to do. The biggest thing that just is hard with those is that it's hard to tell sometimes whether something is an assumption or whether it's an inference. But as I was kind of saying to some of the people here in Mission 1400 Plus tonight, the way you tell that basically is if there's some other way in which it could have been happening, then it is an assumption. If there's not, then it's supported. So like, I used this example in the call. If you said that the room I'm in right now, if you look at the room I'm in right now, you said it's a dark room, and so therefore that means it must be nighttime where I am right now. That may make perfect sense, but in actuality, what could have happened is I just could be in a different country where it's not nighttime right now, and actually I just have all the lights off. So like, if there's another way where it could work, that means it's an assumption. If there's literally only one way it could work, then it is an accurate support, actually supported. Hopefully it makes sense. Just looking at experimental. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we still got a freebie question, I guess. Yeah, this works for freebie. That's fine. Okay. Freebie question is finished. Where do you do practice questions like you're doing? If you mean like the website, it's Onico, which should be in the link in the description. Let me make sure it's still in the link. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. Is this? Oh yeah, this is logical complete text question. So this person, they looked at these birds that were on this cliff, basically. Okay, so she does it really early in the morning, and she's like hidden, so they don't see her. Okay, so she uses like microphones that can catch it up at a very long distance, and she uses a drone only when they are like away. So I guess when they're not there. Mostly trying to. Oh, she's most for my prediction. Mostly is trying to not, get unbiased results basically. I see everybody saying B there. I assume hopefully you meant for the previous question because I'm definitely not feeling B here. I mean, train the birds to ignore human observers over time. Actually, wait. Well, maybe. No, I don't think I want to get gaslit on this one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because if it's ignoring human behaviors, or observers, they would just like literally mean like it's like they would want to do stuff, so that way they could just get used to it, basically. Okay, so mean and standard deviation, B to A. So I guess mean is definitely going to be lower for A than B. And then standard deviation should probably be the exact same because it's just the same kind of spread. So the mean is 4 greater than mean. Standard deviation, all right, probably that. Mean for group B is 4 greater than. Okay, I'm pretty confident, but since this is a live stream, I feel like I maybe should just go ahead and do this. I don't really want to do this. I'm fairly confident. I mean, I really don't see any way how it cannot be, but I really just want to make absolutely sure. And yeah, it won't take too long as well. Okay, mean of A, mean of B. Yes, it is 4 greater. And then stdev of A, stdev of B. Yeah, it's the exact same. Okay. So exactly like that. Okay, so most things for poetry, they go decade by decade. So maybe they have like a 1960s poetry thing, a 1970s poetry thing, etc. I feel like I need to sneeze. I feel like I've never sneezed before ever on this live stream. Maybe somebody can fact check that, but I guess I'll sneeze. Okay, I'm back. Back from the sneezing. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So 1960s, 1970s poetry, that kind of stuff. So so this one they make it the connection, the fact that just the topics of the poems. So a poem featuring salt is followed by one about the sea, which one that turns on mirrors, which gives the. Okay, so I guess it's like just separate, unrelated things. Basically, is what they're trying to say. So. Oh yeah, so it can be very far apart stuff. It feels disorienting, but it's not arbitrary. So there's actually a reason behind why they're trying to do that. It is. I didn't even realize this is vocab. Okay. It is blank, inviting readers to trace patterns that cut across period labels. I think it's like maybe something like calculated, like maybe something like it is like it's systematic in some way, something like that. Inviting readers to trace patterns that cut across. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay, this is actually like okay. Okay, I guess not thematic. Like it is not. It literally is not thematic because there's. Well, actually, yeah, salt, sea, mirrors, clockwork. I mean, no, I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking BRD. Somebody said C there. Well, okay. I guess here's the thing. Okay, so I'll point out eclectic as well. So probably actually not non-linear now that I think of it, because not arbitrary, it is non-linear. Yes, non-linear is kind of like not really going for what we're trying to say here. Like, because it's what I'm saying. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. But this one's just kind of saying it's not arbitrary. It's just another word that kind of just means arbitrary. So I do not feel like that's right. I mean, D can maybe work here. Bro, the chat is like actually like not agreeing on this one. Okay. I'm thinking C here. I mean, because thematic could maybe work, but there's not really any like core theme here. Associative. Well, I mean, that would indicate that there's like some kind of thing. Someone said, bro, I promise you it's C. Okay, sure. Okay, whatever. Let's go. Bro is not lying. True promise. Let me see all the people who said B. Let me see. How many people did say B here? One? No, actually, no. Actually, no, there was almost nobody said B. Lucky. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. So got a ball going in the air. Typical day in the office, I guess you could say. Okay, how many seconds does it reach its maximum height? I mean, I guess the only thing is like you have to make sure that you go based off of this. So, no, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, how many seconds after launch? Yeah, so seconds 1.5. I think it must be. Yeah. Anyway, it cannot be. So okay, so yeah, we're assuming it must be launching from the height of 40 things. Okay, sure. So 1.5 seconds. Got command of evidence here. So jays and mice both they like get acorns. Okay, but yeah, the animal might eat the acorn basically. People still be eating acorns these days? Well, okay, do animals be eating acorns, but probably not people. To compare the animals' contributions. Okay, so they just like threw them in like these plots of land with just like random acorns scattered about. I guess that's something you can do. Okay, so yeah, they're just saying like some more information about the thing. Like they only had jays in one place. They only had the mice in one place. Which removed acorns have produced established seedlings. Okay, so they're trying to see which one were planted, aka which one ate the most themselves. So basic idea here, no exclusion. And then I guess, yeah, okay. So no exclusion rate. Okay, so if it's the mouse, then they really are eating the acorns. If it's the rodents, or yeah, if it's the jays, then they are not really eating the acorns as much. Okay, that's probably not it. Oh yeah, there's more established seedlings. I mean, I don't. Seedling establishment rate, no. Except for the. Somebody says A in the chat. Well, actually, I guess A is kind of what I have to go for, because I thought they'd find a better one than this, but kind of want to use Desmos on this to calculate that. Oh yeah, that's just not it. Okay, I guess we have to go for A. The one, let's read this one more time, I guess. Have we really only been doing this question for 1 minute? It feels like it's been a long time. The J exclusion, okay, it doesn't have, okay. I don't think this is even right. I think it's A. Yeah, A just feels so wrong. Yeah, I mean, okay, I don't think it's that. No, that's okay. Yeah, that's just not right. Yeah, I'm just like finding some like clear issue with like every single thing besides A. Like A is a bad choice, but like, okay, let me just make sure everything A is actually supported, I guess. Okay, well, actually, wait, what are they trying to say? Oh wait, okay, so they're just trying to say here that. Well, I don't even know what they're trying. I mean, they're just trying to say that I guess there's a difference in how many things do it. I mean, that could work because probably the math does. I mean, I would just. Uh, Jays were. Mouse dominated. Why does it have to say that? More established seedlings. Okay, well, I don't think that's. I don't, even if C like theoretically could work, which I don't think even it does. It doesn't make sense based off the thing, because we're trying to find something here that says the difference between the two. Okay, I gotta go for A here. I don't see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's not terrible, and this does happen quite a bit on the SAT. To be honest, when you like get to all of them, just like don't feel right, but there's only one that actually is supported. I guess that's honestly why you have to go for the process of elimination. Because I mean, if you're just going for the best answer, it's often going to be a disaster. Which I kind of was doing there, admittedly, because I was trying to hope that there was some like good thing there. But okay, we get rewarded with like a much easier question at least. But wow, it's brutal. That was rough. Such a bad question. Well, again, I guess it's a bad question, but I guess it is. I guess it is unfortunately kind of realistic for the SAT, as much as I hate to say. Yeah, is this good? 3, 4, no. 1, no. 2, infinitely many. Transitions. Okay, so they want to, in the electric bicycles, they want to talk about how since they're electric, the hills don't feel as bad. They're not as tiring to drive on. But yeah, they don't really talk as much about how the battery range drops when it's really cold outside. So I guess by contrast is kind of what I'm feeling. I don't feel super strong about contrast though, so I think it could be consequently. I mean, consequently, yes, it could be consequently, but that requires a big leap. Like, you'd really have to be thinking, like, okay, this because it's taking less away, so it has more time for that. But like, nah, or I mean, because it does more, so it has less time for that. But it's probably not what we're trying to go for there, honestly. So 8-week time management course can increase the completion rates. So 90 students who first 90 who responded were enrolled. 45, 45. Okay, so it's saying here there would be a cause and effect thing. So did it say random? Oh yeah, random. Okay, I think. Yeah, sure. Because yeah, we have random assortment 45, 45, and then but we only had the first 90 who agreed to it, so it wasn't just like everybody. Oh dang, I messed it up. I messed up the counter. Okay, that's fine. I was just reading this one. Okay. Okay, let's just make sure. Okay, so we definitely have two independent clauses here. So I guess, oh yeah, does it just have to be B? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because that doesn't have a comma. Okay, actually, well, yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. Yeah, because we don't have a comma before that, and there's, I mean, yeah, this is a dependent clause as well, so it makes sense that there's no comma there. But yeah, we do just need one before because there's a thing there. So I'm messing up even worse. I'm clicking the thing too much. So perimeter is 84. Okay, rectangular sheet of cardboard. Perimeter is 84 and area 432. Squares are cut and then the squares are folded up to make a box. Volume is 640 if x is a positive integer. which was the value of x. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's fine. Oh yeah, okay. So we could just go ahead and say something here like if the perimeter is 84, it could be like 2x plus. Will we have to make 3 different variables here? I guess we could probably have 3 different equations. So okay, I guess that's fine. Okay, so 2x plus y. So y I'm saying is, oh wait, do they actually give us variables? Oh, give us variables here at least. Okay, so I guess I'll say 2x plus w, and then this would be altogether times 2 plus 2 times x, 2x plus l. That works. That must equal 84. Okay, I guess I'll leave that in for now. And then area 432, so 2x plus w multiplied by 2x plus l must equal 432. Oh, well, the graph doesn't matter here. Volume of this box is 640. I guess that's the only thing that's like kind of weird. So, yeah, in that case, it would just be... I can't even really visualize what is being made for the box. I gotta be honest. Okay, actually, no. Wait, no, yeah, I can see. So I guess the box is... Oh, okay, it's the box with no lid. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so 640, and so length, so okay, so W times L times X, yeah, would have to equal 640. Okay, then I can just use regression without a table. And so I can't copy and paste obviously on the real SAT, but it's fine for this because this would take a bunch of time. And then that tilde 84, 432, 640. It says x must be a positive integer. So yeah. Oh, because I'm treating those as, yeah. So yeah, probably 4. I don't even know. Do I really need to check this, I guess? 2x plus w, 2x plus l. Yeah, there's realistically no chance this is wrong, but I mean, yeah, there's a chance, I guess. Then did I get everything right for the others? 84, 432, and 640. Yeah, who cares at this point? Still messing it up even worse now. Okay, so people think that there's going to be so many ebooks that people are just going to stop reading real books. But actually, that's not true. So underused reading room into a makerspace. Okay, so after they just did more stuff with the reading room, it had increased attendance. Okay, so they did increase, or they kept steady at least, when they just did more exciting stuff, basically. So, okay, so they should do more stuff, basically. They should expand what they are doing, essentially. I'll explain the math one in a second, I guess. Okay, but because it's reading... Okay, so overall structure of text. Okay, so I guess, yeah, it just like says something that's people thought, then provides evidence that's not right, then it's like, okay, what's the lesson? Oh, no. Could it be B? Predict? I don't know. It's not viewpoints, really. For this one... Okay, I'll try to explain this one. So really all we're just doing is we're making 3 different equations. The first one we have here is the perimeter one. And so basically the perimeter of this would be all the sides add together. So I'm basically taking 2x plus w, which is equal to this side, and then 2x plus l, which is equal to this side. There must be 2 of them each, 2 things on the left and right, and then 2 at the top and bottom. And so that together must equal 84. Then I do the same thing at area. So pretty much just same thing. That would be one side. That'd be one side. Multiply them together equals 42. And then finally for volume, I just take all the different things, multiply them together for this box. Because you have to think, well, like, what is going on here for the box? They're cutting out these squares, and now they're just like folding up these things on each side, and now it's like a box just with no lid. And so then the reason I have to do this thing at the end is that since we have 3 different variables, it'd be really cumbersome if I put it just like this. So I have to actually write it into this thing regression without a table, which I talked about in some of the videos on this channel here. And then that's how I get equals all of that. And that's the answer. For the other question, I saw someone ask, I got this is trust me, there could be much harder geometry questions than this. This is not the worst thing. But how are you supposed to use it under 2 minutes? Well, the thing with that is like, you don't. I mean, you maybe could if you really like log in, but you don't have to. Like the goal with Module 2 Math is like to save as much time as you can on the easier questions, at least like the easier of the Module 2 Math, so that way you can spend more time on these last few questions. All these questions, yeah, might take as much as 3 minutes or higher. As it took for me then. This one might take 3 minutes or higher because yeah, this seems kind of rough. Okay. So okay. So if we say here, so like 2/5 times a is equal to, well, actually, well, we don't really know. We don't really know that, but I mean, okay, those take geometry. Oh, okay. Actually, I see what we can do here. Wait, actually, no, I don't see what we can do here. Actually, wait. Since you do not take algebra, 3/8. Here plus 3/8 of. We don't know the full amounts. Who did not take algebra? But I guess it's got to be at least 30 plus some other number, let's say z, do not it. And so with that whole thing, it must equal 72 at least, is what we know. And so then, that works. Should I just like put this into the form and just like see which one? I mean, yeah, we can probably just get to which one is closest. Look. Wait, actually, I can just do a plus 72. No, that's not even. Well, okay, well, we can say like a plus 72 plus 30. But okay, do some take both? Oh, some take both. Okay, I actually might be kind of cooked on this one if it's both. Yeah, okay, maybe I can figure this one out, but so plus 30 that take neither, a that takes that, and then some amount that we don't even know that takes both. Oh wait, actually no, we do know the amount that takes both. Because it's saying okay, well actually no, I'm encompassing, okay, a here would include both the algebra only and the both, because I said 2/5 of a. Wait, actually wait. No, that's not how that would work. Dang it. Okay, wait, and then this equation is also cooked. 2/5. No, that equation is actually not cooked. Wait, okay. You said 30 minus a instead of 30 minus z. Let me see if that makes sense. No, I don't think so. Because 30 is the ones that take neither. I'm trying to say here 3/8 of the ones that did not take. Wait, okay, does that make sense? 3/8 of the ones that did not take algebra. So it'd be the ones that neither did, and then z is basically just considering. Actually, wait, what would z be considering? Well, no, I mean it's the ones that did not take algebra. Oh, actually, well, Z, I just kind of meant that for like every other person who does not take algebra right now. Okay, I mean, I have to be honest, I just have not really solved a problem like this before where it's, I mean, these problems are by far the hardest ones that I still struggle with to this day. But I just also have not solved one specifically in this thing. So I mean, I'll see what we can do here. But if nobody in the chat gives me a thought, then I might end up having. I'm just kind of making defeat on this one. Like it's like, yeah, I mean, I do not know. But 72 plus 30. Option D is 156. Maybe a Venn diagram could work, I guess. What are we going to write in here? Oh, actually, maybe this could help. Maybe this actually could help. So A, wait, total 72 students take geometry. Okay, A, 72. And then some amount, two-fifths A, okay. Actually, okay, this may be a really good suggestion. And then 30 are just outside of the equation, literally and figuratively. All right, that unironically helps a lot. So 2/5 A Okay, so I guess what we really need to say here is wow, okay. This actually, wait, this maybe actually does not help me at all. So 3/8 of the ones who do not take algebra. Oh, what if we use like Z as the total and then minus A? Okay, wait, this is maybe kind of what you guys were saying. Well, I'm considering this as like, this is all the people who take algebra at all. This is all the people who take geometry at all. And then this is basically the both. So this would encompass that. I think that makes sense. And so then maybe we know like Z must be, if Z is everyone, or if Z is the total, then wait, but oh yes, wait, actually wait, maybe this actually might work. 30 plus 72 plus, okay, plus 3/5 of A. Yes, I guess. Dang, what the? I don't know what just happened with the stream there. I'm not sure if that broke it or maybe you guys just saw my lock screen, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so in that case, I think this works. Because if Z is meant to be, okay, yes. This actually might be like the greatest thing ever if this is right. Wait, no, I know. I just did some weird stuff here. Wait, that was not supposed to happen. Oh, that is a number. That actually is a number. That's actually a number that's shown there. Can you guys even believe that? That's actually the number. I would try to check this more, but I don't think we're going to get much better than this. You think the highest number is the answer? That would disagree with me. Am I really going to overthink this now because of that? 2/5 of A. Z. Z is the total. Minus A. Yes. Yes. $30. 72. Okay, I think I'm right here. I think I'm right. Let's go for it. Yes. Yes. Took 10 minutes. 10 minutes to solve that problem. But Venn diagrams are actually kind of really good for that. I did not think about that. Venn diagrams are really good. Let's get to some regular stuff again. Okay, so they're using temporary stuff to show things, like they use paint to show the bicycle lanes, and they show like planters to show like stuff. So like they're trying to demonstrate what it's going to look like. Okay, so yeah, when they do that, they can like identify other stuff. Okay, but actually like people think that having like weird stuff on the street is like kind of weird, so they might not actually act like they would normally act. Okay, so they should use multiple different things rather than just one. Let me actually zoom in as well. Okay, so yeah, the main idea is that they should do multiple things because everything has its own value. Okay, sure. That's good, but probably not the main idea. I mean, okay, I guess for C. I mean, I guess that's an idea. Yeah, okay. I'm willing to say C is not the answer. Actually, to determine whether temporary materials cause traffic problems, that's, I don't know if that really makes sense. Yeah, I think we'll go for A here. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, traffic problems. I mean, yeah, why is it say D is wrong? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to think. Like the materials themselves are not like causing like car accidents or something like that. Oh yeah, the counter is still messed up. Okay. So we're really just doing this now. What time even is it right now? Computer's taking. It's almost been an hour, I guess. Nobody's gone to super chat yet. Might as well just point that out. Nobody has gone to super chats. Some crazy stuff in there. You guys could. It could be wild. But yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody cares actually. What did I mess up here? Wait, what? How am I? What? What's the error? X. Oh, dang it. Bro. Okay. I press the enter button again. Messes up grammar. Yeah. And again, I need to stop pressing the enter button. That was an easy one. Just had a set of reactions, singular subject. Okay, I mean, I know this looks bad, but let's give it a shot. Cylinder B is hollow. So lateral surface area of B equals the total surface area. Okay, that's actually kind of useful, low-key. Ooh, but lateral surface area, if it has a hole in the middle, yeah, I mean, that inherently must mean that we do both. And that must mean why they're trying to focus on lateral rather than... okay. Wow, this... I can really feel looking at this for the first time. This is going to require pretty in-depth knowledge of geometry, but I guess I'm up for the challenge. Yeah, sure, I guess. So we see here the lateral surface area. What would all of that be? Well, that's actually not too hard to calculate because would it actually wait, maybe it might actually be hard. wait, actually, let me check on that. Okay, no, yeah, it's just the circumference of the thing, which would be, okay, yeah, so 2 pi r, so circumference, it'd be 2 times 2 pi, 2 times r times, frick, I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, that would be the circumference multiplied by the height, say capital height. So that should be, well, that's just the outside. Wow. I mean, I really can just feel on this problem like this is a problem like that's not for the weak. I mean, I might be able to get this, but I mean, I guess at what cost, you could say, but. All right, I think that should be the lateral surface area. Okay, and that equals the total surface area of cylinder A, which is actually not that hard to calculate. So it's just 2 pi r, yes, which is just that. Okay, I assume r must be the same. I mean, hopefully it is. Times 3r. And then now it is this total surface area, so now we also do the top circle on the bottom. 2 times pi r squared. If you're confused right now, just keep watching. Just keep watching a little bit. Just wait and see if I can get this right. And then I'll try to explain it, I guess. So volume. What's the deal with volume these days, am I right? Okay, so pi r squared times height. Somehow... Can I calculate this? Is h equal to 3r? Maybe? No. It says not drawn to scale. Probably not, then. Oh, wait. Okay, I got an idea. Linear scale factor. What would I have to do? Yikes. Well, this has a lot of problems to it because... Okay, maybe not... Dang. I understand a basic idea of what I can do here with the linear scale factor. But... I'm curious. Anybody just know the answer to this? I'm just kind of curious. Does anybody just like have the answer at the top of their head for this problem? I'm just kind of wondering here. Okay. You know what? Actually, you know what? Okay, my thought process is I can get this, but my original thought is that we would have to. Fury says I do. Okay. Let me explain my thoughts. Let me try to explain what I'm actually am thinking here. Oh yeah, please, like somebody, like we literally have an option in the super chat for $2. For $2, you guys, we could get a freebie question that you can not could let this question not matter for $2. Can you spare $2 to save the stream? Oh, okay, but here's my actual thoughts on here. So basically they're trying to say here the ratio of volume of cylinder B. So all I really need to know is what is the ratio of the volume of the surface areas of the two. Because then if I know the surface area volume, it's not extremely easy, but I can then use that to find the volume ratio. Wait, I might have said the wrong thing. If I know the surface area ratio, I can use that to find the volume ratio. And so I'm trying to figure out what would be the surface area ratio. The issue with this, and the thing that I'm not sure about, is that I'm not sure whether to use just the lateral surface area or the entire surface area. My guess is there would just be the lateral surface area, but then I am going to have to include the top circle and the bottom circle because there's no reason why those be excluded if we're trying to just find the ratio of the two. And then, I mean, I think that's going to take a while. Oh, wait, though, if I just find the lateral surface area of this one, that might actually be okay. Sure. Let's try that. Okay. So what's the lateral surface area of the first one, or the A? 2 pi r. That's the circumference. 3r. Okay, that's the thing. That's the lateral surface area. So that times... Wait, actually... Bro. I actually realized I do not know how to do that because we have h here. And I don't think it's trying to say that h is equal to 3 or to 3r. Yeah. But I mean, I guess if that's my best shot, I could try it. Yeah, this is really like the question that gets you 790. That's so true. Here's the thing. All right, let me think about one more time. Like, is there any other equation I can make here, just real quick? Any other equation? Any other equation? Oh wait. Well, I was going to say here that that it's literally just like the one cylinder in the other one, but someone said someone that said the answers too. I should make this the daily question in Game 5 SAT. Find H. How do I find H here? I'm not seeing the way because. Wait. Let me. Okay. Maybe you can find H. Maybe there's a way. Not really, but. What does it say? 1.1. I mean, that does not help me at all. Okay. Yeah. The hollow cylinder just be height times circumference. I'm trying to think what you're actually saying here. Do you mean the surface area? Well, yes, like it would be, but I don't know how to use that to figure out this problem because we have two different variables here. And I don't know how to make a second equation for this, honestly. Something that's not A and B. I might just outsource this. I might put it as the daily question in Gamify SAT. Yeah, I gotta put this as the daily question. Honestly, I gotta see what people come up with on this one. But yeah, I'm pretty sure what you just wrote in the chat is just exactly what I have here, I think. Maybe? Okay, so you'd be saying here 2 pi Okay, so I think you're trying to say there the surface area of cylinder A on the right side of it. Then the left side, I think what you're trying to say is oh, you're just trying to say the well no, you're no, I don't think you're right with that formula you just posted in the chat. Because I think you would have to put the surface area of like the center thing piece as well, not just the outer piece. Could it be? Okay, if nobody's willing to buy a super chat, nobody's willing to buy a freebie, if nobody's willing to figure out the answer, somebody said 2 in the chat, I'm going to go for it. If not, I'd say this is a fine question to lose the stream on. Yeah, it's fine. So, let's go. Okay. I accept it. I've kind of come to accept my fate. Just kind of sacrifice myself on this question. I do not think 4 divided by 3. Let's see what they say. The outer and inner curved surfaces. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The volume is the cylinder's volume minus hole volume. The surface area equality defined H in terms of R. I actually do not know what the surface area inequality is. So yeah, they do that. H is equal to 4/3. Oh, you just do it completely conceptually and just arrange it and then just see, then you're going to get 4 pi r cubed. That makes a bit more sense, I suppose. Yeah, you find the volume that way. Oh yeah, for the volume, yeah, outer cylinder minus the inner hole. Yeah. That's what it says, it must be ratio. In a way, I kind of argue this maybe actually was not as hard as I was making it seem, but at the same time, definitely I was. I mean, I should have been able to figure it out, I guess, but okay, that is fine. We got through, this thing is completely cooked at this point, but yeah, we got through 20 questions tonight. Some crazy questions in the chat tonight, or not in the chat, just in the thing. Thanks for everybody came, Tanesh, Shani, everybody else who I do not know yet, but maybe will know one day. I think Larry was here. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming by. We'll be back again tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. EST for some more crazy stuff. Please keep the stream. I need motivation. I'm telling you guys, $2 super chat. I will allow a freebie question. I'm just saying, $2 super chat. But, nah. Oh, wait, did somebody? Oh, no, okay. All right, I will see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night.
Same test, same stress, different morning. It's for you, Elliot. Alarm ringing 6 a.m., mind already on the edge. Whole week I've been living on caffeine and revenge. Blue book signing that login feel like a jump scare. College board in the shadows, let's see who we cut here. Mom saying do your best, I'm trying to fake a grin. By my stomach running sprints like it's practice in the gym. Walking tests and the kids flexing with the name brands. I'm in a hoodie in my head, beefing my own plans. Proctor up front with that default no fun face. Reading rules from a script that got stuck in place. Monitor